Um, yeah, happy for the win and got our sixth win of the year. Really excited about the things that we saw from our team in all three phases. Obviously, there's some things that we know we can fix, but we'll worry about that later, really, and we can probably talk about some of it here. But gonna keep evaluating, trying to find ways to get better. Just have to give a lot of credit to the boys, the leadership on the team. I mean, this is a fun weekend. I want to thank the Rock and the fans that had so much energy today. It was a lot of fun, man. And so again, it was the stadium, the atmosphere, the environment was so electric. It was fun. It was just really cool to be part of it, and glad the guys got the W. We'll keep trying to get better every week, and in all three phases. Just love the response from the boys, and good to have some guys that were back, specifically the running backs. Good to have LJ and Hinckley back. I think that Hinckley fumbled on that last one, but it's all right. We'll learn the lessons from it. But it wasn't perfect, but man, it was good enough for us to get the win. Wish Arizona best of luck. Brent Brennan's a good friend of mine. I love him. I think he's doing a great job with that team. I think they played football the right way. I think we had the advantage being here and making some big plays. And but you know, I think there's tons of talent on that team, and definitely got the best out of us in this game. And now just looking forward to learning from this, getting better, and trying to get incrementally better next week when we have a short week against Oklahoma State here at home on Friday. So, what questions do you guys have?
What message did your team send with statement number 6 this week?
Yeah, I mean, I thought there just seems a lot of people kept talking. I'm not just talking about you guys, but everyone's worried about the bye week and coming out flat, things like that. That's what everybody wants to talk about. But I thought the guys, we had some momentum. I think that's probably it's natural to think that when you have a week off for it to be a little flat and maybe not be as fresh as we've been or as executing as at a high level. But I think the approach that we had last week was different than what we've had, and I think we're going to stick with that. You know, so we have another bye coming up later in the year, and I think it's proven that we can get the most out of our guys, and we can keep some momentum going too. But it's just nice to get some guys healthy and get them rolling. I'm really proud of Bruce Mitchell stepping in and playing center. Man, the guy's been amazing at the center and guard, and the O-line's done a great job. And so, just a lot of really good things from this game. And just really proud. We're going to be excited and enjoy the win, go to church tomorrow, and then get to work next week.
What does LJ add to you guys offensively? Can he take some pressure off?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I think, and then when you get some positive runs, I mean, even if guys are, if guys are unblocked, he still finds ways. Him and Hinckley do a good job at that. I think all the backs do, but at creating runs and making people miss. But he has tons of experience, and it's just good to have him back. You know, it's good to have the whole running back core back to play for us. So that's I'm saying as a head coach, it's nice to see those guys out there making plays, especially when they have so much experience.
On that play that Jacob Robinson made to start the second half, where does that rank among great defensive plays you've seen? And also, was that from the film study where you decided to do the corner blitz right there?
No, we always have those blitzes dialed up and ready to go. I think that Jacob's done an amazing job always getting ready for the games, and then he just has really good instincts. I think you guys seen him for many years now, just making plays, and that's the only thing I can say about that one is just score next time, you know. but yeah, what an amazing player and a great leader. So like the things that he does with his leadership, and he's just you guys have been around him, a soft-spoken guy, but man, he makes a lot of noise when he's on the field and makes a lot of big plays. And we're just really proud of him. I'm really proud of him being able to do that, and you know, just kind of set the momentum for the rest of the game.
How deep is the specials playbook for Parker Kingston? Feels like you guys can turn to that well. He got his 3rd career touchdown.
Yeah, well, I mean, on the throw, yeah, that was great. I thought he had a great catch on that. I mean, Parker's a really good player, tons of speed, great athleticism. We saw what he can do when on that muff punt, you know, that he turned into a touchdown a couple weeks ago. But he's a big-time playmaker, and you know, he was a high school quarterback, so he can do a lot of different things with it, throw the ball. And I think the Baylor game was kind of an ugly throw, so I think he wanted some redemption on it. And so I think he got it, but we'll see. Those are great weapons when you have guys that can do that. And you have an offensive coordinator and an offensive staff that's willing to just dial things up and have the team ready to roll and make big plays.
Is LJ your clear-cut starter going forward at running back?
Yeah, I think we use both those guys, you know, looking at the way the game goes and keeping those two guys, and then we have a bunch of running backs we can go to. So
Two guys, you mean Rapati as well?
mm-hmm. Well, there's 6 guys that are named Orr, so I'm not going to tell you who's going to be running the ball. But, you know, we're just happy that they're all healthy. You want me to like give you a percentage of breakdown on runs right now? We just barely got him healthy again, man.
Were you trying to ease him into the game at all? He had like 5 touches in the first half and then more in the second half.
Yeah, I think so. But I think the offense was they were moving the ball. I just decided to go for it on that 4th down, opening drive. Probably should have kicked the field goal. That was all on me. That was my decision. And I might have maybe even. I mean, I don't have to watch the film, but I think the play was there. Maybe we just didn't make it. But next time, if we don't feel good about it, just kick the field goal and take the 3 points. I guess that's a good lesson for me to learn.
Only 5 catches for Teteroa McMillan. How impressed were you with the secondary and in covering him up, and what was the strategy behind defending him?
Yeah, I mean, he had that one long one, 39 yards, and that was tough because I think it was a breakdown in coverage more than anything and technique. But we weren't trying to focus on him completely. We were just trying to play ball. I think a lot of times when you try to take away the major weapon, you end up sacrificing something else in defense. And so we just try to play more assignment sound defense and play with great fundamentals. And then you know, I think it just worked out the way it did. But the hard part was that Noah Fifita can run, man. He can make people miss, and he just extends the play, and it's just so frustrating. You know, I don't know how many sacks we got, but I know how many we missed, a bunch. You know, and I think you have to give him a lot of credit for extending plays. And so I look at the coverage down the field that we had, when he extended the plays, we were actually trying to cover, and I think he got some spots where guys are open. It's just hard to cover for that long, and he's always going to be a problem when he can do that. And then you have T-Mac and other great players that they have on the team, and it always becomes a problem. So I'm glad that we were able to only give him 19 points. That was good for us, and you know, we can. I talked to Jay right after the game, and I know that he's frustrated because he sees some things that we could fix, and we just have to remind ourselves, just have fun and enjoy it right now.
You did have 4
fix it.
takeaways.
Huh?
You did have 4 takeaways.
Yeah,
today,
he was
those
talking
were
about the
takeaways.
5th and the 6th that we should have had. So
Yeah.
that's how Jay works, and I appreciate him. But I think that you know, that's what I love about our staff and talking to A-Rod and the rest of the group. They know that there's some things that I don't know if the tablets are really that good of an idea for us, and that our coaches want to see the mistakes right away, and I think that gets them in a weird mood. They get down, and it's like, guys, we just want the game. It was a great win, but I do appreciate their professionalism and wanting to get back to work. But I think it's okay to take a deep breath and enjoy it for a little bit too, at least until tomorrow.
Kalani,
I'll get back to you too.
Kalani, looking at your second scoring drive, it was set up by Tanner Wall's interception on the 1 yard line. How important was it for you guys to be able to drive 99 yards in 7 plays at that point when you were tied 7-7?
Yeah, I like I like the entire drive because there's some really good things about discipline where our guys were really. I think we drew them off sides a couple times, and then I just like the play selection. I like the momentum that we were getting, and I just like the toughness from the team, man. I think this defense gets the most out of you, and you have to be physical. And I like the response from the O-line. I thought Jake made some good decisions, and I thought we were able to do some really good things.
How critical was that stop that you guys got overturned on 1st down in Arizona? Did you talk to the refs at all
On
about
which
that?
one?
The one where
Oh,
they
when
had
his
the
knee
first
was
down?
down?
How did that get overturned to take a
I mean,
step?
I was saying the knee was down, but I'm biased, you know. So I don't know. It was one of those things where I'm glad that we had the replay, and I'm glad they were able to look at it and see it. But I mean, I don't have the best for, you know, when I'm looking at I'm biased, so I'm always gonna be, hey, that's not a catch. That is a catch, or that's, you know, that his knee was down. So I think we're all just pointing it out, and it just happened that we were right. So I'm glad it worked out. But I mean, this is the fight in our guys. And, you know, I'm really proud of the way the guys fought, the entire team. It's a lot of fun.
Last couple questions.
Kalani,
Back here to
remind-
Jake first, and then we'll go to Mitch.
I was just gonna say that the 4 takeaways kind of reminiscent of the Kansas State game where you had takeaways that kind of compounded after each other. What what does your defense do well to kind of feed off of the turnover that they just had?
Yeah, I think everybody just does their job. And we saw some moments, especially on third downs, where guys are trying to do too much, and it costs us. And so this is a good lesson for us to learn, but you just can't keep doing some of the things that we did. I don't know, let me see, the third downs, what were they? 11 for 19. I mean, that's okay, but I think we had a lot of like third and long, and it's just kind of frustrating because we knew everyone just does their job. We had a little bit of guys freelancing here and there, but I think that can be expected sometimes. But if there's any questions, let's just do our things, just do the fundamentals. I think we can tackle better. All the fundamental part of the game is going to be the key, not the scheme. And we have enough talent that we should play good, clean football. We should be in a really good spot.
What do you attribute this team to having some, to kind of follow up on that, what do you attribute them to having so much success in that middle eight, and also your thoughts on Glasgow, that strip?
Yeah, I mean, the guys, they're great young men with great football IQ. They understand the game. They're students of the game, and they love prepping. So I've been really impressed with the way the guys, they've always done this. And so we talk about our culture of love and learn. I love that these guys are always open to learn different things and to help and to teach each other. So the retention level is a lot easier when they're teaching each other and they're communicating that stuff. So the team is doing great because we have wonderful leaders and wonderful young men. And I'm really fortunate to be their coach, and I just want to keep the momentum going and keep getting better, because I think we can play better than what we did today.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, thank you.